Everyone, I want to show you guys this massive, massive house. Even though that's a nice one too. That's not the one I want to show you.
It's right in the...
That's the one I want to show you right there. Once my finger get out of the way, you guys can see it. That's for that one there. You gotta go over there. The driveway over there, I can see it. We're gonna show you how big this house is.
It's like hidden in the cut.
Can you guys see that house? Look at that house. I don't wanna, it's massive up in there. I don't wanna go in there. There's a basketball court. Somebody lives in there now.
Yeah, I see a lamp on in the window.
But it's a nice house. Sorry I can't show you guys the whole thing though.
Hey, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Mommy, I'm good all by myself, but baby, you make me better. 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 You make me better.
You plus me, it equal better math. Your boy a good look, but she my better half.
What's up everyone?
Hi.
We are at the park. We decided to come out and do our raw madness out here. You got nature, you got birds chirping, you got people
Squirrels.
out, squirrels and people walking around, and got some people behind these bushes too. Ain't making a good amount of noise, but as long as you guys can hear what we're saying, that's all that matters. Our topic is what today?
Oh, and there's a marching band in the distance, so you might pick that up a little bit.
Yeah, you may hear them drums and bass and all that, but
Our topic is, would you remarry if your spouse passed away? Why? Why not? And what type of spouse would you want for the surviving spouse? We got this idea from a TV show that we watch, and we thought it would be a good topic because I immediately said that I would not get married again. So, but I would want Ron to get married again. So would you get married again?
but you need to tell the people why.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't get remarried because I've already been married. This is my second marriage, my second, final, and best marriage, and I wouldn't do it again. I don't particularly prefer marriage. I would live alone. I would live alone, have a nice place of my own, do what I want to do, not have to worry about anybody else's feelings or answer to anyone else, and save my own money, do my own life, and just live by myself. You know, I would rather do life alone than with somebody else, honestly. Again, I do love my husband, and I don't want to be without him. And I can't even honestly imagine somebody getting me the way Ron gets me. Like, I'm moody, I'm very sensitive, but at the same time I'm very strong and harsh about other things. And Ron gets all of that about me. I can't even imagine anybody else getting it. So I just don't want to go through the hassle. Sure, I date, go out, have a good time, you know.
Basically be a player.
But I wouldn't remarry. And I probably wouldn't even have a steady boyfriend. I'd probably just be alone.
Player.
Be a woman of the world.
Player.
But for Ron, I would want my husband to remarry. And I don't care if he remarried a month after I passed away. You know, people get hung up on stuff like, oh, he didn't even mourn a year. He must have been already cheating, or he must have been doing whatever, or already like this person. No, sometimes, you know, you can fall in love quickly. I mean, I think Ron and I fell in love quickly. So I think, you know, you can fall in love quickly, especially if you're lonely and you're extremely sad. Like, not many people know what that extreme sadness feels like. And sometimes if you're just like so sad and you have this person that comes along that gives you hope and that makes you feel happy again, or a little bit normal, or can comfort you in the way that you need, then I don't see anything wrong with it. I would prefer that my husband got remarried because I don't want him to be alone, and I want him to find somebody else who gets him. And and makes him happy, because Ron is a people person. Like, a lot of people don't think that because he's very rough around the edges, but Ron needs people, and he likes to talk to people and be around people and have conversations. I, on the other hand, could go for weeks without talking to another human being. So I would want that for him, because I would not want him to be lonely.
But there's a lot of people in this world. I guarantee you there's enough people or enough men in this world that can get you too. You know what I mean? You may not need it or you may not want it, but you never know. It's a lot.
That is true.
Especially if you get out in this world. It's a, every men out here, we got a bad rep, but there's some really, really good dudes out here.
There are.
And you don't necessarily have to look for them. Sometimes they're around. You know what I mean? You just gotta do something for them to be interested.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just takes someone else to just be interested in something that you do. It takes time, because the opposite sex attracts. You know how we are.
Okay, so what is your take on all this?
Me?
Would you want me to get remarried? And why? Or why not?
For you to get married, I don't know. I don't know if I would want you to get remarried. I mean, not for me or whatever, because I'll be passed away. I wouldn't know. It doesn't really matter. I just think for you and how you are now, I just think marriage is too much work. And not to just be funny or try to make you look bad, but a lot of times you don't want to work. And you don't.
It's true.
You don't want to work. And marriage is work. I don't care who you are. If there's a lot of times people say the man has to do this, the man has to do that, but you know what? The woman got to do this and the woman got to do that too. And my wife, I can tell you, there's some days she just don't want to work. You know what I mean? I believe marriage is a work every single day, 7 days a week, 24/7. And I can see some days in her eyes that she just want to just sit there and just do nothing.
Like today?
Yeah. So I literally have to say, you know what, get your butt up, let's go do something. Sometimes she don't want to do it. And I mean, I don't strong arm her or nothing like that, but I go, look, let's go. And that's how I used to be. I have a drive now, to spend time with my wife without her being on the phone is precious, it's priceless to me. And doing these videos is, believe it or not, I don't care what anybody think, these videos, I may not put out the best videos or whatever, but it is priceless to me. So for my wife I wouldn't want my wife to remarry, because I think another person probably wouldn't understand her, because they will probably want to know, well, why you not putting in the work? I'm putting in all this work, why don't you put in work? And I feel as though the older she get, the less she's just tired. Like, yeah, forget that. So I believe for me, no, because the simple fact, I wouldn't want another guy to go through anything, because my wife is my wife is harsh.
So he feeling bad for the other dude.
Yeah,
that ain't even here.
Yeah, I would feel bad for him, because my wife's harsh. You know what I mean? And a lot of times she hurts your feelings, and she doesn't even realize it half the time, and sometimes she does, and she really doesn't care. And then if she realizes she did it too much, then she'll apologize. She said, well, I didn't really mean it that way, and nobody deserves that. And I have to put her in her place a lot. So
He's very sensitive, my husband.
but that's fine, because with her everything is sensitive. But you guys may not want to say this in public, you may not want to say this to your significant other, but we are sensitive.
Men are so much more sensitive than women.
You may not stop. I didn't say anything while you was talking.
All right.
We are sensitive. We can have all the strength, all the muscles, all the power, all the money, whatever. We are sensitive people. Us dudes, we are sensitive. So would you stop wanting to say stuff? Just shut it down. So listen to me, guys. That's why I say what I want to say. I love my wife, I truly do, but she is harsh, and that's why I wouldn't want to see nobody else unless they can handle how she is, and you can put aside, because in here there's nothing but love in there, but you have to break that barrier she has to get that. And you got to remember, I only been married once. This is her second time, so it's like, you know what, I don't think she wants to do a third. Now, I'm not saying the third time won't happen, because I truly believe when people say, I'm not getting married again, I believe sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. I wouldn't be here to find out, but if she would find somebody, kudos, God bless her, God bless them, and hopefully it works out for that man and her. So, for that being said, for me right now, no.
If I got married again, it would be for money. I can tell you now.
So basically, she's telling you guys I'm a broke ass.
No, that's not what I'm saying. The first time marriage was a trial run. That was the practice marriage. This one is real love, real true, once in a lifetime love for me, and I can truly say that. The third time would be for significance or for circumstances rather, or for money, travel, houses, good things like that. Sorry.
Yeah, your boy broke. Don't worry about it.
We
But
got love, baby.
what love got to do with it? But no, all jokes aside, I believe we wanted to get this out because, there is true love out there. There is real love out there, and I believe it can happen. And don't get me wrong, I know when you don't have money to do what you need to do, you will have arguments about cash flow, but there's a bigger world out there other than cash, and sometimes you just got to mend your mistakes. Sometimes you got to put away the things that you don't need in life. We always believe everything we see we need, and we don't need it.
Yeah. Oh, I seen a meme. That's what I was gonna say before. These glasses are too big. I seen a meme that said, "Women stifle 90% of the things that we're gonna say to protect our husband's feelings and their ego." And I think that's the truth, because women, we have this beautiful ability to be smartasses and say things, and we remember everything. So we could.
Correction. They only remember bad things. Ask my wife, if you see her on the street, say, Dawn G, name me 3 things your husband did that was wonderful. It'll take her like 3 years to remember.
It won't.
But if you say, name 3 bad things, she can say that in less than 30 seconds.
Yes, because the things that hurt you, you feel really deeply. So.
See?
But anyway, that's a whole nother video.
Well, they already know we get off topic, so it don't matter. We already answered the questions and answered everything. So
if heaven, takes me early, God decides I need to go, please don't get mad at my husband if he gets remarried, because some of my girlfriends can be pretty brutal. And I want my husband to have love in his life always.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, girlfriends. I don't give a damn about what y'all think if this woman of mine leaves me. If y'all decide y'all want to talk about me, I don't care. So, do I love each and every one of y'all? I truly do. God bless y'all. I do not want to lose my wife, but like my wife said, you guys are crazy, and if you guys would talk about me like that and all that, guess what? I just want y'all to know, look directly at me. Doesn't matter to me.
Alright, so I guess that's what we got for today. It's a beautiful fall day here. I'm sure you guys can hear the crickets. Hopefully you could hear us over
everything else.
The city noises going
on. That's why I'm talking a little louder, so sorry if I feel like I'm shouting, but there's a lot of stuff going on out here.
I hope I was speaking loud enough.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for watching.
We out.